Ohio Valley title. Let's give away a berth to the dance. Morehead State and Austin Peay. Morehead State, the 4 seed, knocked off the top seed Tennessee Martin on Friday. Look at the alley-oop there to Kenneth Fareed. Morehead up 2, 6 seconds to go. Last chance for Austin Peay. West Channels loses it. Caleb Brown for overtime, and he hits. And the crowd is chanting, "Let's go, Peay." 2.8 seconds left, tied at 63. Peay inbounding the ball after you watch the incredible play, heads-up play by Caleb Brown. West Channels, chance to win again for the Governors. But look at the block by Kenneth Fareed. We need a double overtime. Under 10 seconds left in that, tied at 65. Morehead basketball, Steve Peterson, 0 for 4 in the game. He's a freshman. This for the late lead. He got it. His only points of the game. Last chance for Austin Peay. You know what they were chanting? Well, Kyle Duncan going to have an opportunity here, but it isn't a good one. And Austin Peay, for the 3rd time this decade, suffers a heartbreak loss in the OVC title game. Morehead off to the dance, first time since 1984. UConn with a win would clinch the 1 seed in the Big East tournament. DeJuan Blair, the big boy, he said it. We want UConn. It's going to be just like it was the last time. It's going to be a celebrity death match. Well, he had his hands full with Hasheem Thabeet in the early going. First half, Thabeet gets the feed inside, and he gets DeJuan Blair, who's often in foul trouble, to commit the foul. A little later in the first half, UConn down 8. Blair sitting with 2 fouls, so it's all Thabeet, but he's blocked by Sam Young. But Thabeet ends up with the points. He scored 14 in the first half. The problem that he scored none in the second half. Now, despite Hasheem's effort, UConn had no answer for the senior from Clinton, Maryland, Sam Young, who said, "Every time I see those UConn jerseys, my eyes light up." He went for 25 in their first meeting. Sam Young, again, off his own rebound, gets it to go. He had 14 in the first half. Second half, the Blair and Thabeet battle continues. Blair backing down the 7'3" young man. Lays it in. Pitt up. Lead is up to 14 a little later. Connecticut on a run. Down 4. Craig Austrie dishes to Sticks. Stanley Robinson with a dunk. Huskies within 2. But they still couldn't figure out how to stop Sam Young. Off the turnover, Levance Fields to Young. Watch where Young is when Fields throws this up. Oh, 3-point line? How's that? What's going to work? Teamwork. What a play by Pitt. They go up 6. Under 5 minutes to go. Pitt up 5. Fields to Young, who had 31. Pitt had never beaten a #1 team before this season. They've done it twice now.
Those 2 teams up for #1 overall seed. Louisville's in the mix, and in West Virginia, where Jerry West is still the all-time leading scorer. A win for Rick Pitino's Cardinals would make them the top seed for the Big East Tournament, regular season champs. Terrence Williams, the steal, the finish on the other end. He had 20. The Ville up by 1. Senior Alex Ruoff, 253 career 3-point buckets, tied for Kevin Pitznagel's school record on senior night, but not a storybook senior night. Ruoff with a bad pass. Williams with the steal. Edgar Sosa drives, bump in the bucket, and Bob Huggins, he doesn't care whose night it is at that point. Ruoff hearing it. Chance for redemption. Down 2. Ruoff can't get 3 to fall. Next Mountaineer trip. Ruoff, no. Scoreless on senior night. Scoreless for the first time all season. 5.6 seconds left. Louisville up 3. Terrence Williams leaves the door ajar. Deshaun Butler, he got a look. Didn't go. Back rimmed it. Louisville hangs on. They win their first Big East regular season title. Comfortable. They'd lost 3 of 4, battling rumors of team dissension. Bedlam even before Oklahoma State arrived. Senior night for Taylor Griffin. His not-so-little brother, Blake, tees him up underneath for the layup. Oklahoma up by 5. Every night is Blake Griffin night. Spins, the finish, and 1. Sooners up 6 at the half, and what may very well be his final home game as well. Taylor Griffin gets the ball up top. The drive, keep it himself. Nicely done, finishes at the rim. Oklahoma up by 9. Taylor, baseline, two-hander. Feeling good on senior night, 15 and 7 for him. Oklahoma up by 10. Oklahoma up by 6 now. Blake, he'll steal it, he'll keep it, he'll take off, and he will finish. Oh, the big finish for the big fella. 33 and 14 for him, his 25th double-double. He also set a Big 12 single-season rebounding record. 30 seconds to go, though. Oklahoma still up by just 3. Willie Warren plays insurance man. The non-Griffin portion of the highlight. Sooners win it 82-78. Third-ranked Memphis is making a mockery of Conference USA. A win over Tulane would clinch yet another perfect conference season. Sean Taggart off the bank. He had 14 and 10. Tigers up by 9, second half. The Wave trying to hang on. Tyreek Evans with the steal. Good-looking freshman. He'll finish on the other end. 17 points, 10 boards, 6 assists. Memphis finishes on a 30-6 run. That's 58 straight conference.
Their way into the NCAA tournament. Big South title, VMI and Radford. Artsy and Parakowski getting it done for Radford. So was Austin Keenan. Hits the three. Then Keenan for three. He had 8 threes, 34 points in the game. As for Artsy and Parakowski, Amir Johnson lobs it to him. He misses, but he gets the rebound and put back. Radford up 3, and then off to Kenny Thomas miss. Parakowski, another rebound. Another miss, another rebound. Does it count if you do it for yourself? Sure it does. Put back and the foul. Radford up a touchdown, and then more Parakowski. If you like a little Parakowski, you should love a lot of Parakowski. And then
like
Kenny,
a big Parakowski.
That's a big Parakowski. He had 26 and 18. Radford, 108-94. Dancing for the first time since 1998.
That sure is a big Parakowski you have there. Chalk held in the Atlantic Sun tourney. Top seed Jacksonville, second seeded East Tennessee State. You know, ETSU. For the Marbles, ETSU. Tommy Hubbard misses the lay at Isaiah Brown. Big finish. They're up 13. Second half, it's a 20-point game. Courtney Pegram, second leading scorer in ASUN history, finds to Mike Smith. Smith back to Pegram. That's how they do it, and the Buccaneers can feel it. They led by as many as 30 in the second half. Smith to Michael Williams from the inbounds. The dunk on the other end. ETSU wins it big. Buccaneers dancing for the first time since 2004.
Their first outright conference title in 56 years, but they got to beat their rival Washington State to do it. 1953, Washington won the Pacific Coast Conference. That's what it was called. You want the teams in it? Well, take the Pac-10 of today, get rid of the Arizonas, and add Idaho. This was a long time ago, folks. Second half, Washington up 4, John Brockman. He had 18 rebounds, by the way. And then Isaiah Thomas, this fabulous freshman with a fabulous name. Huskies win the Pac-10 regular season title, first time since 1953. UMass at Rhode Island. Joe Lenardi has the Rams as the 7th team out entering play Saturday. Chris Lowe, coast to coast, top play nominee. 5 seconds left. That's it. UMass beats Rhode Island and may have very well knocked the Rams right out of the big dance. 72-71, a thriller for the Minutemen.
Their misery means opportunity.
So a big bubble battle Saturday night. Goldie in Minnesota taking on Michigan. Look at Deshaun Sims for the Jam. Sims with a game-high 24 points. Wolverines up 5 after trailing by 12 in the half. Lawrence Westbrook, the long three. But look at Coach Tubby Smith called timeout before he took the shot. That would have tied it. There it is. Tubby, T.O., shot, no good. So the Gophers have another chance off the inbounds. Get it back to Westbrook. He has the hot hand. Westbrook, oh, get it. Michigan wins. 9-9 in the Big Ten for the Wolverines. They won 5 Big Ten games a year ago.
Losing streak at home against Stanford. Zona up 6. Chase Budinger inside. Throwdown. Matched his season high with 28. Nick Wise in a nice game as well. 27 points for him. The spin move and the finish. That's sweet. Arizona leading 78-62. Under 30 seconds to go. Nice moment for senior walk-on David Bagu, who comes in and promptly drops a 3-ball. Great moment for him. Cats shot 70%. They end a 4-game losing streak. They'll meet Arizona State in the Pac-10 tournament next Thursday.
Walter Hodge being honored on Senior Day in Gainesville. Played on the last 2 title teams for Florida. First half, Gators up 7. Alex Tyus in transition with a finish. Florida up 9. Second half, it's a 7-point game. Walter Hodge gets going. Grabs the loose ball off the miss by Tyus, and he lays it in down low. Gators up 9, and then Hodge for 3. Gators up 10 at that point. Under 4 to go. Florida up 6. Ball bounces off the official's foot. Hodge grabs it, takes it in. He had 18. Oh, the Cats are in trouble. They've lost 4 straight. They haven't missed the dance since 91.
On Senior Day there as well from Mamadi Diani. Maryland down 3 late. Eric Hayes, big shot from way beyond that line. It's 61 all. Moments later, Sylvan Landisberg finds Deane for the 3. He had 23. Virginia wins 68-63. The Terps at 7-9 in the conference probably need some ACC tourney
entering this game. Second half, Aztecs down 1. Kyle Spain drives, misses, but he gets the putback. San Diego State takes the lead, and then up 2. Lorenzo Wade to Matt Thomas for 3. Aztecs up 5, helping their cause. A little later, it's a 7-point Aztec lead. Spain for 3. He had just hit a 3 before that. Aztecs win. Did Joe Lunardi put the Aztecs in after this? Just hang tight.
Under 40 seconds left. Nittany Lions down by 1. Andrew Jones, the 3rd, knocks the ball away. Stanley Pringle will collect it, take it to the basket, bump, and bucket. Pringle would hit the free throw. Penn State up by 2. 13 seconds left. Jake Kelly, Jared Cole. Tie game. We go to overtime in Iowa City. 34 seconds left in the OT. Penn State down 3. Jamel Cornley, clutch, ties it up. How about more basketball? Double overtime. Iowa up 1. Kelly, the long jumper, rattles around on the home floor. Hawkeyes win at 75-67, so Penn State.
Plus, last chance to see Tyler Hansbrough play at home. Oh, and they love him there in Chapel Hill. And, you know, this is the kind of stuff that makes a little misty. UNC alum Michael Jordan at the game. He didn't cry, but he is the best pro the school ever produced. And here he is, love for everybody in Carolina blue. First half, Hansbrough giving the fans something they've never seen before. Not 1 3-pointer, but he drops 2 triples. Entered with 10 career threes, drops 2. That's a personal best. That's a season's worth, and he did it all in the first half. But, you know, Duke, they recruit good players to play there as well. Kyle Singler drives, leaner, window, got it. And then from farther away, good range here for the 3. He was 5 of 8 shooting in the first half, had 15 points, and Duke actually went to the locker room with a 1-point lead. They come out second half. Ty Lawson hurt his toe in practice. There was some question as to whether he was even going to play. But he played. He made that. And then, you know, Jordan's thinking, that kid could be Bobcat quality.
Scouts.
Next Duke possession, John Shire for 3. He had 24 and was 7 of 7 from the field. Also threw up 5 assists. Duke down 1. But Carolina responding behind the seniors. It's their turn. Bobby Fraser. There you see him before the game. Nothing but love. Now, his signature moment in this series, when he was a freshman, he scores 8 points in the final 10 minutes, 2 free throws, seals a win. Carolina won, spoiled J.J. Redick's senior night. As for Sunday's game in the second half, Duke down 4. And in transition, watch Fraser get back on D. Coaches preach that a lot. And then if you can, get your feet set, take the charge. Kyle Singler, that's personal foul on you. Coach K thinks, well, he takes it personal. Talks to the ref there, Jamie Luckey. No. Carolina still up 4. Another senior, Danny Green. Again, Dean Dome, loving Danny. His signature moment in this rivalry, his junior last season playing at Cameron Indoor. He just posterized before Greg Paulus. How about that, huh? Here I come, Greg, and up and over. Hit a team high 18. Carolina won that one 76-68. Green, Hansbrough never lost in 4 games there in Durham at Cameron Indoor. And on Sunday, in transition, instead of dunking, he just stops, pops that one. He had 12 for rebounds. Carolina up 6. And then the man. Well, there's that man, and then there's this man. Tyler Hansbrough. Folks are there, and as you know, they're good, solid Missouri Tigers, but they sent the boy away. Oh, well. His sophomore year, this is his moment. Gerald Henderson just clocked him up in the face. Suffered a broken nose, bloodied up, but he still scored 26 points, 17 rebounds. Carolina won that one 86-72. Back to Sunday, 8 minutes to go. Hansbrough, jump hook, got it. He had 17. All the seniors for Carolina making plays down the stretch. That's what your seniors are supposed to do. And then, oh, nice play, junior. Lawson is a junior. 13 points, 8 rebounds, 9 assists. Carolina winner. Coach Roy glad Lawson was in uniform.
Southern Conference semis, College of Charleston and Stephen Curry's Davidson team fresh off a 43-point effort in the quarters. Davidson, the 3-time defending conference tournament champ. Second half, Curry the crossover. Not looking, but finding Andrew Lovedale, who had 8 points. Davidson down by 3. Down 5 now. Curry splits the defenders, pulls up, contact, knocks down the jumper. He became the Southern Conference career scoring leader in this game, but his team, more pressingly, down by 3, under a minute to go. Same margin, the touch just wasn't there. The 3 won't go. Davidson still trailing by 3, down 5 now. Curry will split defenders, has an open lane, gets it back. Tries the three. He was just 5 of 18 on the afternoon. Charleston wins it 59.
Tennessee, Vols coach Bruce Pearl preaching finish the year strong to his team. Yeah, this wouldn't be it then. Less than 15 to go. We're tied at 67. Tyler Smith blocked in the paint, gets it back. Follow up, no. Off his hands, that's out of bounds. We're still tied. Alabama takes possession. Give me something special.
To Brock at 2. Brock at 1. Throws it up at the buzzer. Make it in. It's good. It's good. It's good. Count it. Anthony Brock faked it in at the buzzer. And unless they overrule it and rip our hearts out, Alabama's won it in Knoxville.
Extra special. Anthony Brock drove all night to get to Knoxville after his grandmother's funeral. Good for the kid. Tennessee goes down 70-66.
Illinois State, top-seeded, Northern Iowa. Northern Iowa up by 3. Check out Osiris Eldridge. Watch him go to work with the rain-making 3. Tied up at 37. The 6'3 Eldridge fading away over 6'8 Adam Cook. Gotcha. 12 straight points for the tourney MVP. We go to overtime, tied at 48. Defensive battle. Northern Iowa down 4. Ali Farouk-Manesh hits the pull-up 3. He had 13 points, 8 in the overtime. It's a 1-point game. Less than a minute to go in the OT. Panthers down 3. Cook inside. Lucas O'Rear. UNI within 1. Redbirds up by as many as 4 in overtime, but couldn't hang on. Champ Oguchi, oh no. Redbirds didn't make a bucket. The final 2:40 of overtime. They shot 30%. Illinois State with the ball down 3. Eldridge. Won't happen. Northern Iowa punches the ticket. Somewhere Kurt.
Northwestern, Ohio State. Wildcats threatened to get into the NCAA tournament for the first time in school history. Second half, Northwestern down 1. Kevin Coble goes backdoor. Twisting jumper, gets it to go. Wildcats up 28-27, their first lead of the game. Then the shot clock winding down. Michael Thompson off foul. Oh, yeah, fair answer. Give him 3 and a foul. Thompson will make the free throw. Wildcats up 2. Ohio State answer. Buckeye. John Diebler for 3. Home team, 46-45. Less than a minute ago, Buckeyes up 1. Evan Turner knocking it down. He had 17. Ohio State up 3. Last chance for Northwestern. 7 seconds. What are you drawing up for me, Coach? Luka Merkovic. Luka! And Northwestern sleep with the fishes. That's unfortunate. Ohio State wins 52-47, and we explore more in the Big Ten. Loaded with bubble teams. The conference tournament, one giant porcupine.
Back to the ACC. Wake Forest trying to wrap up the 2 seed for the tourney. Dino Gaudio's team at home against number 19 Clemson. David Weaver behind his back. Ishmael Smith, Al-Farouk Amino. Teamwork for the Demon Deacons. Wake within 4. F. Samoa going into halftime. Second half still down 2. James Johnson to Aminu. Bump and the bucket. He had 21. Deeks up by 1. Johnson goes to work from outside, steps up and knocks down the 3-pointer. He hit his first 8 shots, 10 of 14 from the field. When he missed, he was pretty good as well. Gets the rebound, take it home, and big finish. He had 21. Deacon shot 60%. They've won 4 straight. They are your 2 seed.
Big Ten champ Michigan State closing it out its regular season against 20th ranked Purdue. Izzo getting the boys fired up. We go to the second half. Kalen Lucas, what do you have? They're behind the back, gathers it, manages to get off the tough shot, banks it home for 2. Sparty up 33-31. Etwan Moore, step back, got it. He finished with 12. We're tied at 33. Boiler up. Stayed up 2. Off the miss, Delvon Rowe is right there. Rebound, stays with it. That's a tough shot and the foul. 3-point play. Sparty up 5. And then Travis Walton up 10, 6 to go. Somebody seal this thing. To Lucas. Nice. MSU gets the win 62-51. The seniors going out with a win and a smooch on senior day.
Drama at the MAC semifinals. Ryder and Niagara, less than 5 seconds to go in regulation. Niagara down by 3. Tyrone Lewis. Watch him bank in the 3 from the logo. That could have been a 4. Ties it up at 71. We go to overtime. Under 20 seconds to play in the OT. Ryder down by 2. Ryan Thompson into the paint, lays it in. He had 27, a game high. That ties the game at 80. Next Niagara possession. Anthony Nelson to put it away. No good. It's another buzzer. That means another overtime. Double OT, under 10 seconds to go. Ryder down 2. Thompson trying to create some drama. I just lost the 3-point line. That's a turnover. Purple Eagles shoot free throws to put it away.